Welcome back, everybody. It's JJ. Sorry I've been gone a while. Had to put my nose to the grindstone, get my money back up, get everything right. That's what you gotta do when you're an adult. Whew, it's been rough. I ended up back at another dealership. And all dealerships are the same no matter where you go. Customers are still terrible. That's what the life of a service advisor is. But it's temporary. I'm working on getting my merchant marine credentials. I'm gonna be joining my brother out there on the big boats eventually. So, working on that. And as you can tell, I did go ahead and get the Tornado IDS WTD61. That's a mouthful. I like the skin on it though. And I'll go ahead and say some things right now about it. So, reward 960% silver lines with premium count, 714%. Research. Now, my favorite bomber, the Kafir Kanar, because I'm going to compare the two. Same exact stats. They have apparently nerfed Silverline income. So I had a couple of good games with me and my buddy Don't Mate. Let's see here. Go to battles. That was a ground game. I actually didn't. We did lose a lot, but I lived through a lot of these. Let's see here. This one only netted me 30,000. One base. I died. Here's a good one. What's this? Two bases on that. Did I get any kills? No. So two bases on a defeat gave me 73,000 and 38,000 research points. So it's an amazing grinder. And on a victory with two or one base, you can land a lot in this thing, was 43,000. So it seems like they've nerfed Silver Lions, but the RP gain is insane. So, well, let's hop right into it. So what I like about this? Hey, my buddy Don't Mate's on. It's a fat bomber that goes fast. It does not turn very well, but it keeps its speed. It's got reverse thrusters, which hopefully you'll see. I'm going to drag you through 2 games of it, and we'll see how it goes. I had some pretty good games with my buddy last night. I mean, 2 almost full 20-minute games, me being the last one left alive, and yeah, it was actually pretty fun. It does one thing well, and that goes fast in a straight line. I have to reset my presets because I derped around and ground. Yes, I'm taking the full 53 minutes, and you'll see why here in a moment. So is that the 6 bomb loadout? Yep. No, it's 5 bomb. Oof. I messed up. It's this one right here, so we'll just take the less fuel. Yeah. Yeah, I don't run the fuel pods, but for right now, this gives me 50-odd something minutes with the fuel. Yada, yada, yada. It works. You're not going to get off the ground faster than the canards, but you'll kind of be equal with them in speed once you get up there. This is about equal BR. It's not too bad. The Phantoms are going to beat you there. My buddy and Dope Mate in his F4E, we tested out last night. It will beat you to a base. We're just going to go straight forward. Is the Kafir Canard bombing? That's what I need to know. Doesn't look like he's got any bombs. Looks like I am the only one bombing, and we're not going to pull our wings back until about 600, like right now. I don't think he's got bombs, so you know what, I'm going to try to go for the further one. If Mr. Kafir Canard is going to bomb that base. So, yeah. I mean, it has a ton of thrust, but it is a fat boy. Look how quickly that fuel is being drunk. So with 54 minutes, you've got enough fuel to go out, bomb, derp around for about a minute if you have afterburners on, and then come back to the base. So it drinks fuel like there's no tomorrow. The missiles are nothing great. They're AIM-9Ls. They can get the job done if you're honestly within a kilometer. I'm just not going to lie. It's about that bad. The cannons, think of them like the Mirage's Defus. That's what they feel like. Very low fire rate, but they hit pretty hard. What do we have to worry about here? MiG-23 MLs on our side. Excuse me, sorry. I think I'm trying to get sick, and I hope not, because these 13-hour days at work do not work well if you're sick. So we probably got an F4S out there we have to worry about. Excuse me. Guys, I'm really sorry. But yeah, so consider to the Kafir Canard. We're kind of similar in speed right now. He will definitely reach a faster speed than me, and he is a little bit higher. But we're going to hit the deck. We want to kind of stay outside as much as we can. And what's great about this jet The main thing is you can drop bombs over mock. And look at this CCIP bombing. Or is it CCRP? I can't remember which one it is. I mean, it's just a very lazy, fun bombing aircraft. You're not going to dogfight in it. With the Confederate Canard, you can drop your bombs, roll over, and hit somebody else. I mean, that's pretty much what you're going for. Alright, so there's a first radar missile. Figure that was coming. You can outrun most things when you don't have a bomb loadout. You have large caliber flares. That F4J is gonna swing back around, launch a missile at me. Of course. Hey, look, an F4S. I bet he's gonna try to shoot me. It's like I can see the future. There's our bomb drop. Now it's time to GTFO. And if he's able to get a radar lock on me, I'm more than likely dead. He was going for the easy, low-hanging fruit, and he paid for it immensely. On this turn, if you notice, we're still hanging out at Mach. Yeah. And without the bomb load, we're going back. And look at our fuel. We're getting dangerously close to being out of fuel. So what are we going to do? We're just going to go back. And if people want to chase us and waste missiles, good for them. Yep. And now I know he's got 4 more of those. But I've got more to spare. That may be a radar missile. Nope. So we're just gonna keep running. Without a bomb load, I'm able to roll, and my internet connection, as you can tell, has decided it doesn't like me right now. Is he really gonna die to that? Oh, almost. Okay, so everybody in the game had that little bit of server lag right there. Thank you, Gaijin. You more than likely saved me. And I can still feel it. I'm still fighting to keep myself above the water, not in it. So we dropped one bomb, or one set of bombs. We're at 1.49 total dropped, and second on the team. Yeah. We know that F4S has way more fuel than it needs. So we're not even going to really worry about landing right there. We're going fast enough. We'll go back to our main base. Why not? We have enough players on our team, and they've only got they've only got 2. Is he still behind me? I'm still getting radar locked. Yeah, we'll go back. We will go back. That's what this thing does. I mean, you can zoom in there. You got a low enough BR, you're not too terribly worried about radar missiles. The F4Ss, MiG-23 MLs, those SAR missiles you have to worry about. The rest of them, I'm carrying chaff. You can typically just drop a set and they're gone. We are about out of fuel. Think of that as like having like 15 seconds fuel. Instead of minutes, it's in seconds. Roughly around that area. You can run it at, you know, first stage afterburner if you want, but where's the fun in that? Alright, so I learned this the hard way. You have to do reverse thrusters with full weapon on to slow down. It does not land quickly. Alright, open up our wings. And I'm still getting the hang of landing this thing. I'm still not great at it. You need to be below 400 in all honesty to slow down properly. And I'm probably still end up breaking the legs on this thing. But you'll see how the reverse thruster works. So that thrust we're putting out in WEP is actually slowing us down immensely. Once we get down to about, you know, 50 kilometers an hour, then we'll take our reverse thrust off and just shut everything down. And we apparently win. And we got, what, 5th place? Yeah. So we'll go through one more game. And I'll show you. You get to see the rewards for a win on this one, apparently. But that's all it's really. Hey, look, we're backing up. You can do that. Whoosh. Let's look at the rewards here. So, that can't be all the rewards. We got 44,000 silver lions. We only got 13,000 in research. It's not that great. But for the little bit that we did, that's actually not bad at all. So, okay, here we go. Total. It totaled out. 27,000 research. This is insane. And only 44,000 silver lions. That used to be closer to 60. So I know that they have nerfed SL income. And we're going to do this right here live on this video. I keep buying these boxes. I'm addicted. I just can't stop. I just want to get something good. Really, I just want the, what is it? The KVIB for Germany, the 4.0 tank. Universal backups. Why not? We'll go to another match. It's 11.0 BR. And I mean, you get some decent games. You're not seeing a whole lot of F-16s and MiG-29s. All great. You're going to get into some games with them. That's just a fact of life. Some things are going to chase you down. Last night, Don't Mate got to watch me get chased down by a J8B. Like, literally got within .2 before he fired a couple rounds into me. So generally, you are pretty fast. Doesn't mean you are super fast. But you will get chased down by some things. I didn't have a bomb loadout. I had to drop my bombs already. The reason why I'm only taking a single set of bombs is you saw the fuel. I forgot to change my loadout. That's alright. So you can take 12,000 pounds of bombs. You'll be relatively slow. And generally, you're not really going to want to go for 2 bases. You can, if you want to side skirt and go get a base, or just Hail Mary into a base and then turn and try to get another. I just found that doesn't really work too well. You can do it. It is doable. It's just not recommended. I just leave manual or auto wing sweep on until I get off the ground. It's 23 ml. F4Ss are on our side. Probably got a couple on their side. Wow, okay, this is an up tier game. This is 11.3 game. There's an F16 and an F14. F16, so yeah. Not too terribly up tiered. Definitely not somewhere we want to be. But hey, this will be a worst case scenario match right here. So that's what we're going to go with. Worst case scenario. We're not going for this base right here. It's far too open. We're going to go for this base right here so we get some coverage from the buildings. I think this base used to be a little bit further this way. But it's such an open, like, turkey shoot that, you know, it's not really worth it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pull our wings back. You don't have to use the CCIP bombing. I just like it because it makes it extremely lazy for me to do this. And after working for 13 hours, I'd rather be lazy. You can dumb bomb it. I mean, it's really not that hard. You can drop bombs over mocks, so it's not like you're at any kind of disadvantage. I just like this for ease of use. Yep, I need to go into the town. MiG-23, of course, is going to immediately lock on to me. But I know he's got terrible radar for the ground. What I'm really worried about is, what was it, the 27 Ts, 23 Ts that it gets? Those are not any fun. If there's that many F4Ss on our side, I'm just wondering what they got over there. And you do get a good radar. As you can see on my left side, it's telling me what is in front of me, roughly on my radar. F-16s, MiG-23s, something launching radar missile at me, which is more than likely going to be the F-14. Yep. We're going to turn in a little bit. Hopefully that radar missile hit a building. And we ate an F-16A9L to the face. It was bound to happen. I was kind of Hail Marying through the buildings. But this is worst case scenario that you'll get with this. Most of the other jets are 11.3. We had about 5, was it roughly 5 12.0s? Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, well, 4. So it's not that terrible. It's workable. But hey, you're a bomber. You're just there to make a little bit of art research. But yeah, worst case scenario, that happens. And that's alright. We had a pretty good game last go around. And I'm enjoying it. And while I'm here, I'm going to fix my loadout. So, excuse me real quick. I want to edit. So, one reason I take the 6,000 pounds worth of bombs is enough for one base. You can take 12. I don't understand what that's doing, but yeah. Oh, it took out both of them. You can try to get 2 bases. I got this loadout right here. You're not going to be able to roll around and turn as much. But hey, I mean, it works. I'm enjoying it for what it is. I've actually had a blast in it, and it just looks cool. So, roll cool always wins. There were a lot of people that were kind of crapping on this plane. They're like, oh, it's terrible, it sucks. I find it enjoyable, but I do find bombing bases enjoyable, just in general. I mean, I don't want the stress of a dogfight after working 13 odd hours. Now, if you want to go dogfighting, the MiG Lazure is actually great. I love this jet. It's fun. It's got 6R60 MKs. You go relatively fast. You can zoom in. It's really agile. And you get 6 shots to take somebody out, as long as they don't flare, or you're like at 0.5 kilometers away from them. But that's my spiel on it. Me and my buddy Don't Mate, we'll have some videos flying around together. We had a blast last night. I mean, we were both super tired. I think it was close to 1 in the morning or midnight, right around that time, and we were just having a blast. So that's really what the game's all about. Winning's nice, losing sucks, but having fun with friends, that's the best part of this game. So, is it worth it? I'd say on a sale, yes. Full price, not really. But hey, it's your money. Do what you want. What you want with it. Excuse me. I'm really tired. And rule of cool always wins. Whatever you enjoy playing, flying, driving in your tanks, that's what you should play. I kind of picked this up. I was like, you know what? I've been wanting this. I think it'd be really good. And it really is. It does its job great. It's going to bomb bases. It's not going to be dogfighting. You're not going to be getting, double missile kills back to back. Every now and then you get a kill. That's pretty fun. Speaking of getting a kill, we had a game with like 8 or 9 F5Cs and a couple of E's in there. I just want to throw that in there. And that was a pretty hilarious game. And Dope Mate killed somebody on the runaway. It was perfect. Like he zoomed in, got him, and left. It was wonderful. So, until next time, guys, I apologize. I haven't been around. Like I said, I had to go adult, make ends meet, make sure bills are paid, loans are paid, food's on the table, all that good stuff. So, you'll be seeing me around, not quite as often. Like I said, I'm working my butt off trying to get this Merchant Marine credentials card and get on to a rotation on a boat offshore. So, just bear with me and just enjoy the game. Have fun with it. And that's all I really got to say, guys. Until next time. Later.